Hello and welcome back to A Foreigner and Family in the Philippines. And I'm back over here to one of the cacao trees. And I wanted to just take a look at it. This is, believe it or not, this is one that I had pruned. And I did a pretty decent prune job on them. And I don't know if some of the earlier videos, if I showed them, there was nothing remarkable about them, so I don't know that I would. But they were, all the pods were just up there and decaying and rotting because ants would get into them. And same thing, I can see the ants trail marching up here, but it does help to have it cleared out around the base quite a bit because these pods are actually looking good and healthy. And the prune job was poor in the fact that I couldn't get the vertical prune on it that I needed because it's growing straight up. But I did, on the horizontal, I did get it to fan out a little bit, which worked out well. As far as now, it's got a bunch of I wouldn't say it's a bunch. It could definitely be a lot better, but it's just, it shows me that these guys are a little bit more manageable and more receptive to the pruning. I did a video where I had pruned the durians, and the durians are not as receptive to it unless they're more in the shade. If they're out in the sun, and it's more of a woody type tree, and they're just you run the risk of killing them apparently. And the ones that I did prune, I pruned the hell out of, and fortunately it looks like they're all going to survive. But we only had the one productive durian this year, and we did sell the durians on that yesterday, and there weren't many on it. I mean, there are a lot on it, but they weren't already. We had sold them 2 weeks ago. We only had 29 kilos, but yesterday we sold them, the durians, and there were 58 kilos. And these cacao pods, we wouldn't sell any. This is just the one tree. It's got a couple pods on it. I'm just tinkering with how well it does. And this is in a pretty shaded area. We had the other cacao over there a little ways, and I killed it. I did not kill it. We needed a wood post for the wood house that we had started building over there. And a tree, when it came down, it knocked a dying tree onto the cacao, which killed the cacao, which I didn't like because I plan on intercropping, and that's actually what we're doing over here. Oh, but with this, yes, I need to get back over here. This video will help me remind me to get back over here because I need to be up here with a ladder and prune the vertical on this quite a bit. Wow, there's some nice pods up there even. I'm a chocolate lover. I love the cacao, and I don't mind opening up the fruit and sucking on the fruit either. And then there's another cacao tree over here, and I haven't even looked at it in a while. I started to prune it, but just got busy with things. It wasn't going to be like a big productive tree. I think I took up some of these streamers that are growing up, probably this other one to the side, but then I didn't know if that was even going to live. So basically it's got just too many branches going straight up, but this is what it looks like all the dead just cacao pods up there. They just didn't come out healthy. Yeah, even the flowers here, and the trouble with this one is it may be getting a little too much shade, and it's just poorly shaped. But because of all the issues with the banana, as far as the different viruses and the different funguses, and just having the concern about potentially having those banana wiped out, I am doing intercropping because initially here my main source of income is going to rely heavily on the banana, as long as I can keep them, the proper maintenance on them, and keep these guys alive. And we did get the sticks painted white. We got 1,100 sticks painted white. So this side of this little slope here, and then up on that side of the slope, right over there, where you see the banana, we have the gaps. This one actually, you see this row of banana, it's just kind of a straight row, and it has the Lanzoni trees on each side of it. Those are, Lanzonis are 8 meters apart, and I just threw a row of banana going down them 4 meters. So hopefully these bananas will get big and tall and help shade these, because they are exposed. And while they'll do okay here in the wet season, when the dry season comes, yeah, it's just it'll be I might have to get up here with water and get them taken care of. So, but yeah, the rows going down the hill, let's see, this way, like the bananas are 3 meters apart there, and then they have a 6 meter gap here, and then a second 6 meter gap, and then a 3 meter gap. Well, down this 3 meter strip, or 6 meter strip here, we're going to do the cacao 6 meters apart, and just intercrop with cacao and diversify a little bit that way, because these other fruit trees are going to take a while. I do have some other things that do fruit a little bit sooner, but like the Guibano and the Calmancies. But those Calmancies, I've showed those. I'm making another video with those. The grafts on them, they don't look so good. I'm hoping a viewer maybe has a suggestion on what the issue is with those. And then back over here, I'm just going straight back to that first cacao that we were looking at. I wanted, because the avocado tree is over there, and we had a couple harvests off that, but and I still had avocados on it, and I decided, well, you know what, it's not worth it to me. I only have the one avocado tree. I want to eat avocados, and I like them. I didn't mind slicing them up and eating them raw. It was fine. But unfortunately, here's this cacao again. Nothing special. I need to get in and do a proper prune on it. But this avocado tree over here was great. There's only a couple left in there. It looks like something got up, maybe landed up there. I don't know how it is, and is somehow grafted itself onto the avocado tree up top there. But now that it's done fruiting, when I get that ladder and do the cacao tree, I need to get up there and prune that. There aren't too many avocados. There's only like a handful left, and it's not from me. It's from folks coming over here and stealing them. Now, and I've heard that a farmer in the Philippines will sometimes actually plant a tree like that at the edge, and it's just that's a kind of a giveaway tree. You don't expect to get anything from that, but you hope that that's enough to keep folks from coming in and stealing other things. So, but I just wanted to take a look at these pods here, and I'm hoping, because I don't know, I can't tell a pod when it's ready or not, and it depends on the variety. They're different colors. Some are orange, yellow. These are kind of reddish. I don't even think that these are a variety. I just think these are like a wild type cacao. And I know when we plant over there, most of them are going to be UF18, but there's a WT, there's a BR with a number designated to it, that different clone type, and I plan on planting those as well, but in lesser numbers. And I think there's something to do where they're more of a pollinator. They're heavy pollinators, and they really keep those the pod production up. There's a couple fat pods there. I just kind of wish I knew exactly when to tell if one was ready. and then I seemed to wait too long on them, and well, the banana bandits changed focus for a minute and grabbed my cacao. So I'll go ahead and stop her there. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.